Hello friends, in this video I'm going to give my best tips that have worked really well for me whenever I've applied for a data analyst position. If you're new to my channel, I would recommend subscribing to my channel because I've been posting a lot of content on how to become a data analyst and everything around it. So now let's get into my video. Now, my number one trick that has worked really well for me is whenever a recruiter or a hiring manager calls me, I talk really slowly and I talk really confidently. The number two tip that has worked really well for me is whenever I explain my experience, whether it's to an HR recruiter or to the hiring manager, I always do the bottom to top approach. So bottom being I'm explaining in my whatever I've done in my academic experience, so what I did in my school, anything that was relevant to the data analyst position. And when I'm explaining my professional experience, then I try to cover everything that I've done related to data analyst position. My number three my number third trick is I try to cover all the keywords that are really relevant to that position. And how to find those keywords? So whenever you apply to a job, they always give you a job description. And in that job description, that is full of keywords. So whenever you are preparing for an interview, make sure that you go over that job description and include those keywords in your resume and in the answers when you're actually talking to the interviewer, whether it's the HR or whether it's the hiring manager. And number four is, so whenever you're talking to the recruiter or to the HR manager, make sure that you are giving them some numbers on how you actually added value to whether it was the project that you were doing in your school or whether it was your professional experience. So in this case, for example, this could be like when I was working for this company, I helped my company grow 400% year over year. Or when I was working for this client, I helped this client get their budget raised for that specific time period by 200% or 300%. If you don't have these numbers, I would suggest make these numbers up, because honestly, nobody gives up. And it's all about getting in to that job. And once you're in that job, then you can start learning everything. So when you're talking to that recruiter, just put your best foot forward and tell them that you are the man who can get the work done. And if you're doing all of these things in that interview call, I can guarantee you that you would definitely get a follow-up call for that interview. So guys, if you think this was helpful to you, I would recommend subscribing to my channel. And if you think whether this has ever worked for me, I'm posting my LinkedIn profile down below. You can just go ahead and have a look at it. And you can see if you want to send me a connection invite, go ahead. I'll be happy to accept your invite. So guys, this was my video on the best interview tips that anyone can give. And I'm posting some of my other content up there. You can click on it and just get to know whatever you're wanting to look at it. So guys, I'll see you on the other side.